Good morning, my little rays of sunshine. So I'm
Morning.
so happy to see you. Let's take some deep centering breaths in and let your eyes close as we breathe in through our nose and then exhale through our mouth. So just sit in your space for just a minute as we settle in, leaving the morning behind us, leaving what we need to get done today, just putting it aside as we focus in on our breath, our belly breathing for the next 2 minutes. We'll guide you in. Slowly breathe in through your nose. Fill up that belly. Hold it. And slowly release to the count of 8 through your pursed lips. Take some more prana in. That's life force air. Breathing in some new life force. Holding it for 4. And then expand and exhale. One last time together, and then you'll practice on your own. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out through your lips. Continue to do that for the next minute and a half on your own, training yourself how to do this. Literally, slowly finding a pattern through your nose, in through your nose, and out through your nose. Just your normal rhythm. Using the mind to follow the breath if you need to. Using anchor words if you need to. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. And then letting go of those words when you no longer need them. Allowing those thoughts to come and go. Don't snatch any of them and bring them down. Just let them go. Let them float by. Let them wash down a drain. Let them be a red balloon and fly up to the sky. Return to your breath. Other anchor words. I am love. Inhale. I am peace. Exhale. I am love. I am joy. Just notice how your body feels right now. Just notice it. That's being mindful of how your body feels. The relaxation. You might be feeling some little twitches. Those little twitches are energy that are just releasing itself. It's tension. When we get to this quiet state, our body is so grateful that it starts to release the tension and the twitches and the spasms. It's your body's way of thanking you that you love it enough to give it 10 minutes of peace and healing. Just continue on for 30 more seconds and feel it. Take a slow cleansing breath in. And this time when you exhale, just release anything that hasn't been released yet. Okay, hello, beautiful souls. So we have been working with our mindful eyes, and we're finishing that up today because I really want to incorporate something that we can look at every day when we go back to the classroom that can kind of make a connection with this inanimate object. You can see by looking at the candle, that's an inanimate object that's not alive, that we can really make a connection with. So I want to transfer that to the classroom so that we can always make that connection, and then that's something that could be the aha. Let me bring mindfulness into the classroom. So you're never alone. You always have this talking thing inside of your head. We've spent the last 20 or 21 episodes trying to train that little guy or woman. I call it my inner roommate because the thing never stops. It's going, going, going. So by moving into the mindfulness, you're kind of telling your roommate who's in control, all right? And it's giving you some relief from that constant nagging of woulda, coulda, shouldas, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to give you time to allow your roommate and you to kind of get to know each other a little better during this little exercise. And it's a very short exercise. But I want you to talk with your little roommate here. And so you have your inanimate object. I'm going to use my clock, and I know a couple of you have other things. So what I want you to do is, without even touching it, is I just want you for the next 1 minute to just look at it and talk to yourself about it. What are the colors? What does it look like? And so basically, we're just going to kind of look at it, and we're just going to make this invisible connection with it, of this inanimate object. Okay. So get yourself comfortable, and I just want you to look at it with some mindful eyes. Okay. Some very cool, mindful eyes. You can ask your roommate, well, what colors do you see? And then your roommate is going to tell you the colors you see. Ask that inner voice, what shapes do you see? It'll respond back. Now, as you're looking at it, I want you to have gratitude for this object, this inanimate object. I'm grateful for what it does in my classroom. How does it help you? What does it bring out in you? Why is it important to you? Now move to appreciation. How did this object come into your possession? The store had it. Grateful for the people and appreciate the people who put it on the shelf or mailed it to me. Have appreciation for the trucks that brought it. The people who packaged it. Everyone who's touched this object to get it here. Feel this deep appreciation and gratitude for these folks. For the mind that created it. Everything has had a creator behind it. And that creator had a thought. Feel the connection with all those people who touched this object before you. Have deep, deep gratitude for that. We take a lot of things for granted in our lives. Ultimately, if I look at my object, I know mine is plastic, recycled plastic. So I'm grateful that I recycle. We truly are connected with everyone and everything, whether it's alive or not alive. So look at your inanimate object and just know the value of it now. And when we're back into the classroom or even virtual online, these are times that you could incorporate with the kids, the students. Have them sit and stare at it for a minute and see how it relates to what we're doing. There's a powerful connection there. So this is your little trigger object, and I hope and I know that assists you to having more gratitude and appreciation for everything. So I welcome you to do this. We just finished up with using the mindfulness of sight. So tomorrow I want to do mindfulness of touch. So if you have some lotion for your hands, I really want to do like a little experiment or really getting into some touch. And if you have anything fuzzy or just something that has different feels that we can, textures that we could take a look at. So I invite you all to use your mindful eyes today in your virtual classroom and see something you don't see. Because I just want to tell you really quick, I went into a water store that I go into every day in Phelan, and every single day. And I looked up and there was these beautiful pictures. And I said to the lady, "Hey, are those new?" She goes, "No, they've been there for the last, 3 years that you've been coming." So I am so grateful for you guys, because through you, I can remind myself of things. And it really made me stop and think, wow, am I being mindful at all points in my life? And that was a real aha to me, because these pictures were beautiful and I had been missing the moment. And the lady actually said, "You come in here at your lunch break, you run in and you run out." And, it was a very powerful moment in myself. So anyway, thank you so much. And I just know you're going to have an amazing day. All right.